before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Blood and Wine DLC. Last time we had a little bit technical problems. I usually have my phone plugged in for my PC because it, charges it. But last time for some reason there was some connection issues with the cable, and like this kind of screen, loading screen, it unplugged and then plugged itself back again, and well, it froze the game. I think I didn't play beyond this point. I was doing a quick travel for another quest. Maybe Night for Hire. Let's do those.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher, and whisper evil Take good care of yourself.
I think only thing I did was find a quick travel point, and then the thing happened. And then I emergency laid away.
Can you believe it? I was to get
Hello.
from Jean-Louis Leterme.
Speaking of quick travel,
And all.
I can here go south. I can't wait that this week is over.
Oh.
No, it was there. Okay. Murdered site.
Praised be the prophet Lebioda! Lads, charge! Take him for a ride! Slow now, let's not do anything rash. Mumsy!
Mumsy!
Brothers, let us kill! Let us murder! Death for you this day! But move!
Lost your nerve?
Slow now, let's not do anything rash. It's not allowed, that kind of beating feast.
That's enough of that.
Circle him! Circle him!
Ow. Where's the other one?
Let's ride! This shan't drag on too long.
Yeah. there. Alamala.
Oh no. Yet another fugitive from the north? Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yes, yes. Though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
Course. And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
Understood.
Nordlings. What about them bothers you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
You, sir, I think you are a racist.
Show me your wares. Promise not to touch anything.
Don't have any Gwent cards, sadly. Melt it. Adversary. I can kind of put all my Finite. You know, part of me is relics are kind of unique items. But unless it is something named like what I can recognize from the books, for example. I can still check Grandmaster Wolven boots. Infused lizard hide. And enriched dimerium. Used. Sly. Hide. And then E. Dimeri. Tium. I am taking notes. I feel like taking notes is a lost art form in gaming. So it was plate. Level is too low, but it means needs enriched ore. Wait, what was it? Infused. Infused Rysard hide. Level too low, but I can craft it.
Like you to craft something for me. I'll pay, of course. Gotta go. So long.
Oros threatens scrap of soul hide. Job's a simple one. You're to comb the warehouses at the friendly docks. Take any food supplies you find and scurry back here to speed. There's a load of knaves errant around and plenty of her ill-smelling crazy Scotsmen. Philibert. Here I can just go north. What? This actually explains what this was in the map. This is probably the radar route they are making.
Oh, is my bum for ready to blow? It's about out there. Go on, enjoy. We'll stay put here. Men, deadlines to meet. Come on now. I never would have signed on for the job. What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist. some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed. And a horrid one at that. We've irked the gods something true we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand. Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed, to be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told him at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, "Plague!" demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky? That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bothered to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow, where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
What exactly is going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota. We're carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious infestus revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn, we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lepiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Okej. There is one quest to the backlog. I think that is the cow.
Started in on it. Hope they didn't muck up the tracks.
What now, you piece of...
Hmm.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start? Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body. Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though. So necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death. Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath. And then there's the crane.
But first, loot. The lives of knights errants are not simple tales of glory. Often they are also tales of brutal maiming. To all such mutilated knights, I can offer solace in the form of affordable wooden prosthetic fingers. After a visit to my workshop, anyone will once again be able to order 5 beers at the tavern. Clubber known as Woodfinger. Political philosopher 6 to go. Looking for a suitable location to deliver a speech entitled The Beast as a Metaphor of Monarchy. Rufus Narlane. Mission. My 14-year-old son, Mattison, hasn't returned home for 10 days. I worry he has become a squire to some knight errant and wandered off with him in search of adventure. If you know anything about his fate or whereabouts, please let me know. Amelia Bloss, mother. Ludovic Deschamps, beloved father, husband and brother, senior master at Aldiser Quarry, drew his last breath yesterday afternoon. A death vigil will be held till tomorrow, when his mortal remains will be buried in the Oremors cemetery. We can't request no visitors, his grieving kin. I might not be the fairest of them all, but I can give you a bluffing so good you'll never want to go back to those tarts at the Belles of Bucleur, Griselda. Merchants traveling east should steer clear of Delenfirst Pass. Heed my words. It took a stroke of miraculous luck to avoid losing my life. Nothing could save the goods I was carrying.
say with my hands? Watch your stones!
Okay. They were just watching when I was fighting monsters. Cool. Cool. Or not cool.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down. Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track. Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like. Smells like sour mash. It must have attacked the local distillery. Bastard. Come on, come closer.
Oh. There. What do we have here? Bootlegger's note. So I say to that Ministry Tremblay, the whole Sansato Valley is overrated. Those wines, why don't get me started on Est. Ever since they started mass producing, they should call it Etate, for it's definitely seen better days. Then he says, right you are, always been a Côte de Blosseau chap myself. In fact, between you and me, I even prefer it to Sangreal. You know, the wine reserved for her illustrious highness and her inner circles. And then the fool I am, I blurt out, oh I agree, whenever her grace has me taste it, I've got to swill my mouth out with vodka afterwards, to wash out the rancid taste. Oh come on, I was drunk, wasn't I? Talking out of my bum. Well, turns out I had rather overvalued my position at court. The Tremblay needed but say a word in the Duchess' ear and in 3 shakes of a donkey's tail, I was out on the street. Job of ducal tasters being given back to Benoit. Can you believe it? After the scandal involving Baronesses Nico and Gweline. As for me, well, what was I supposed to do? Had no choice but to start making and drinking my own brews. That's always been my true passion.
Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, and moved on. Paw prints. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly. Was in a bad way. Barely crawling. second Draconid landed here, a larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal, then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily.
This way.
Flew off together. Probably bound for their nest. Another cow. Been here longer, this one. Lots. What do we got here? Burn marks? No wyvern made these. Slizzards. Gotta be. Only they breathe fire. Clearly feel safe here. Trail ends here. Nests up there. I bet the farm on it.
The Hagarids. Gwenan Ard. Dragonid oil and grape shot. It was grape shot. Yeah.
So it was Mommy who helped you. Slizzard's son seems to be joining the fray.
Oof. Let's try that again.